Welcome to the Bookbibuli podcast. And today we are discussing a book called The Gopi Diaries. The Gopi Diaries is a charming children's book series about a dog named Gopi, narrated from Gopi's perspective. The first book, Coming Home, begins with Gopi arriving at his new home and follows his journey as he adapts to life with his loving human family. Gopi's unique view of the world and his thoughts about the people around him bring a special warmth to the story. Written in Sudha Murty's signature style, these books are a delight for both children and adults, offering simple yet heartwarming stories that highlight essential values, all seen through the eyes of a dog. And we have Ivana with us today, who loves dogs and who will talk about this book. Hello, Ivana.
Hello, I am Ivana. I am super excited to discuss my thoughts with you today. I love reading books, playing with my friends, and going to different places. I am also a big fan of dogs.
It is so nice to have you with us. This novella, narrated from a dog's perspective, is a remarkable work by Sudha Murty. With a signature simplicity, she beautifully captures the journey of Gopi, the puppy, a golden retriever, who is also the protagonist of the story. How would you, Ivana, describe Gopi as a character? And what traits make him so endearing, so adorable?
Gopi is a really lovable dog in the Gopi Diaries. He's super cute and always ready to play. What makes him different is how he's always loyal and loves his family a lot. He notices lots of funny things around him, which makes him really memorable and easy to love.
While the story revolves around Gopi, there are some secondary characters as well. Which of these secondary characters stood out to you? And did they actually add something to Gopi's story?
The secondary characters like Gopi's family and other pets are very important. They help make Gopi's adventures exciting and show how much he loves them. The family and other pets help Gopi learn new things and grow. They add fun and interesting moments to Gopi's stories.
With your permission, Ivana, may I talk to you more? So, Priyanka, what steps do you take to create a conducive reading environment at home for Ivana?
Creating a conducive reading environment at home is crucial for fostering love for reading in children. To achieve this, I believe in having a designated, quiet, and cozy reading area free from any sorts of distraction, and a stock of diverse books with titles suitable for every age group. I also ensure that books are easily accessible and set aside dedicated reading time, such as before bedtime. I believe in dear time. Drop everything and read.
That's an interesting concept. Drop everything and read. Dear, sounds really, really interesting. Okay, coming back to Ivana. Tell us, how does the book address the relationship between humans and pets, or now we should say dog parents?
The Gopi Diary shows how much pets and their owners love each other. It talks about how pets like Gopi make their families happy and how important they are in their lives. The book shows that pets and people have a lovely bond and care a lot for each other.
You are ever so sweet, and we wish we had met earlier. But better late than never, like they say. So, let's talk about the North Star program of Bookbibuli. How are you finding it?
The Notar program by Bookbibuli helps people find their favorite books and authors. It gives them great recommendations and invites them to fun events. The program makes reading more exciting and personal for everyone.
This book is written from Gopi's perspective. In fact, I think we can safely say it is a dog's autobiography. What if you wrote this story? How would it sound?
If I wrote the Gopi Diaries, it would focus on how Gopi sees the world as a dog. I would describe his thoughts and feelings about what he sees and hears. The story would show about Gopi's playful side and how he feels about his family and adventures.
Looks like Sudha Murty took a leaf from your book. That said, Sudha Murty is known for her engaging storytelling. How does the Gopi Diaries compare to her other works?
Sudha Murty's storytelling in the Gopi Diaries is just as warm and friendly as in her other books. She tells stories that are easy to relate to and full of heart. This book is very nice because it's told from a dog's point of view, but it still has the same charming side that makes her other books so enjoyable.
Okay, shuttling the ball between Priyanka and Ivana. Tell us, Priyanka, what specific techniques do you use to motivate Ivana to read more? And especially because as children, sometimes we are a little reluctant to do certain things. What do you do then?
To motivate children to read, we should choose books aligned with their interest and read together, discussing their plots and characters. Creating a reward system to encourage reading milestone also works a lot. Incorporating visual content like graphic novels or audiobooks can also spark curiosity. Leading by example and demonstrating reading habits yourself will further inspire your children to read. Additional strategies include discussing books, visiting libraries, bookstores, book fair, and setting achievable goals and celebrating progress. By implementing these techniques, we can cultivate a lifelong learning reading habit and nurture a love for reading books in our children.
All right, Ivana, we know that you like the Gopi Diaries, but would you recommend the Gopi Diaries to others? And who of your friends do you think would particularly enjoy this book?
Yes, I would definitely recommend the Gopi Diaries to anyone who likes stories about pets. It's great for animal lovers, families with pets, and anyone who enjoys a fun story told from a unique point of view. It's a heartwarming book that people of all ages will enjoy.
Well, after reading the Gopi Diaries, are you interested in reading more books by Sudha Murty?
Yes, I would love to read more books by Sudha Murty. She writes stories that are touching and easy to connect with, and I think her other books will be just as good. Her way of storytelling makes me want to read more books of her.
Of course, of course. Thank you so much, Ivana. It has been wonderful having you over.
Thank you for giving me the chance to discuss the Gopi Diaries and its fun moments. It was so nice to explore the characters, themes, and overall charm of the book.
And now it's time for Bookbibuli Read Reco. This little book is absolutely adorable and warms the cockles of your heart. It's all about Gopi, a real life puppy, and like I said earlier, he's a golden retriever. being raised in a warm, loving family of adults. Gopi also gets the occasional visit from his human cousins, Krishna and Anushka, who adore him just as much as everyone else. Honestly, who wouldn't? I fell in love with the colorful and delightful illustrations as well. Huge kudos to the talented artist, Sandhya Prabhat. Your artwork is so beautiful and heartwarming. What I love most about this book is the wonderful message it sends to dog lovers. While some may think that people tend to go overboard with the love, care, and attention, it's still essential. The book emphasizes the importance of proper care, from seeking a vet's advice to being mindful about what we feed them. It also highlights that pets aren't meant to be chained or kept just for the sake of having them. They need genuine love and attention. In fact, my recommendation would be to read all the Gopi Diaries: Coming Home, Growing Up, and Finding Love. And of course, the writing is just lovely. Who wouldn't adore Sudha Murty's simple yet beautiful storytelling? I totally do. Until next week, better read, read better.